welcome to the third week of the Cavalier Family Show for the year of 2008. And we'd like to thank you for listening to the previous two episodes. The first one was the top TV shows of 2008. Last week was the top music of 2008. And this week, we will be doing the top music of 2008. And as some of you know, we are an independent studio. So basically, every month is a different year and every week is a different topic within that year. We would also like to thank Kevin Holmes, who did the intro and outro of this podcast, videos, everything that we do. Justin Dye, who created many of the musical elements specifically for this show, future shows, and previous shows as well. And then, of course, we'd like to thank our researchers, Stephen Dawson, too. No major updates. If you heard previously, of course, we have Row back and, going to keep that ball rolling. The only thing that we do ask of you guys is, of course, follow us. Please follow us on all social media platforms, as well as YouTube, mainly, just only because of the fact that with your subscribe, with your like, and with a comment below, it helps the algorithm and helps the show get noticed to, of course, the top of the charts. And that's what we truly want to do. Everyone who's part of this group is a volunteer, but we are trying to make this work and be able to do what we love, but find a way of getting paid for it. And we can only do that with the fans, with the subscribers specifically. So again, just go ahead and follow us, share our video too. If you don't have time watching us, then subscribe to all the podcast platforms that we're on. The other thing that you could do too is, of course, hit that link down below, which is the merchandise link. And that merchandise link will send you to the website for all the merch stores and such. So go ahead and purchase a shirt, and then go ahead and help us out that way as well. And with that, we'll jump back in 2008.
Back in time.
All right, and welcome back to, of course, 2008 as we went back in time. The fun fact for this week is during a worldwide hop shortage, apparently there's a hop shortage in 2008. Obviously, I wouldn't know. Wasn't 21. The Sam Adams Brewing Company sold craft brews their hops at cost to keep them in business, and even gave cash loans to small breweries, helping the entire microbrew industry, which is fascinating and great. Have you tried any Sam Adams? Do you like Sam Adams?
I think I tried it once. I don't think anything that's recent. I don't really drink beer.
Yeah, with me, like I've had the Oktoberfest. I've had a few of their things. I really like the Oktoberfest, but I'm more of a Guinness drinker than anything else. So if we could have Guinness sponsor this, that would be amazing. Whatever happened, we'll love it, but we'll see. And with that, of course, brings us to the main topic of this week, which is the top music that comes from musicoutfitters.com. And with that, what we'll do is we'll let Ro take over. What he'll do is he'll play the song, see if you guys can guess it on your end first. So we'll play about maybe 10-15 seconds of it, and then we'll go ahead and discuss it. So Ro, if you want to get that first song up there.
It is.
Let it rain. Come on. Shoulda had them apple bottom jean boots with the fur.
And
Do you know what song that was?
I do actually, and if I'm not mistaken, we listened to it a lot during our college program, and that would have been "Low" by Flo Rida, featuring T-Pain.
Yeah, T-Pizzle.
Which apparently he's a great singer. Take out the auto-tune and he's a great singer. So that's great. Do you have
apple bottom jeans was a thing?
Apple bottom jeans was a thing. Yeah, and
they're not a thing now.
No, but you can't also forget about those boots with the fur.
Okay. Well, they're new version Uggs.
That's a fair point. That is a very valid fair point. But I mean, with the apple bottom jeans, it brings me back to the fact that they may not be a thing now, but you remember Jinko jeans?
No,
No, dude, you
no.
don't remember back in the day, Jinko jeans, where it was basically like skateboarding jeans, but like, okay, so you know boot cut, right? Which is like big,
Yeah,
open, and wide. Okay, talk
yeah.
about like boot cut, but on steroids, dude. Like this, the whole bottom was like parachute pants, basically, and it would somewhat drag on the floor as well, and so like get all wet and all nasty and everything.
No.
um yeah, yeah, that was junior high. I remember wearing Jinko jeans and South Pole polo a lot, and yeah, that was my junior high. That is fun times, fun times. But we'll escape from that embarrassing part of my lifestyle and then go to the I mean, not really embarrassing if I'm 32 years old and would like a pair now, but that's not nor here or there. So go ahead and take us to, I guess, number two.
Number two.
Closed off from love, I didn't need the.
And that was Bleeding Love, ladies and gentlemen.
Uh, Another. See, is it just me or like Leona Lewis can sing? She's a great singer. Don't get me wrong there. But there are just some songs that it just gets annoying. Like if
And
you
that was one of them.
like if you hear it a lot, to me it gets annoying. I mean, is it the
Yes.
same way with you?
Yeah, oh, definitely. I don't think I listened to that song a lot because I've heard it. I heard it everywhere on the radio.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you hear it,
Yeah.
you heard it all the time on the radio. And after a while, it was just one of those things that, you could skip on the radio station and like you'll
And
end up
you'd hear it on another one.
and you'd hear it on another one and another one. But it got to the point where I would hear it so much that first introduction to Latin music, like go to Latin radio, like, oh, okay, I have no idea what they're talking about next. Oh, bleeding love, bleeding love, bleeding love, bleeding. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Latin music because I just got so sick and tired of it. And I think the next one was kind of the same with me. I don't know how it was with you, but
Hmm. Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
yeah. Well, let's go ahead
Yeah.
and play it and let's have everyone else decide on what they think.
I just want you close, where you can stay forever. You can be.
I'm glad singing is not my day job.
So with that, you want to tell everybody what they're listening to?
No One by Alicia Keys.
And to me, it was like bleeding love. Alicia Keys, great vocals, great music. Like her and Whitney Houston has the chords, but there's just until it gets to the chorus where the ding 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 ding, like that is when it kind of like mellows out for me. Like okay, but in the very beginning, I can't get with it.
You can do it. No one, no one, no one can get in the way of what I'm feeling.
Yeah,
I can do the chorus, yeah. I mean, I can't sing the chorus. That's not what I meant.
I don't know, man. You had a good singing voice just then.
No, I would say the next one for me was a bleeding in love moment. Like,
Really?
yeah,
See, then
Like I heard that song. I heard that one a lot.
see, and you're talking about the next one, right? The one that we're about to play.
Yes.
See, the next one, I could still listen to it today, and I absolutely love it still.
Mm, I gotta be drinking. I gotta be drinking. Honestly, I gotta be drinking. Like just to listen to it, it's a reach. I mean, is that the rest of the album was fire though. The rest of
Oh,
the album was fire.
oh, absolutely. Like the very, I think it was number 14, talking about Jerry curling somebody.
On the next album,
Yeah.
on the one we're about to talk next.
Hmm. I forgot the actual song, but when you play it, I'll look it up.
Okay, all right. So here goes the next one.
No homo. I said he's so sweet, I wanna lick the rapper. So I let her lick the rapper. She lick me like a lollipop. Yeah. She lick me like a lollipop. Lollipop. She lick me like a lollipop. Yeah. She lick me like a lollipop. Lollipop. Yeah. Bottles in the club. Yeah. Shorty wanna hug. Yeah. You know I like to touch. And lovely lady love. She lick me like a lollipop. Shorty wanna fuck. She lick me like a lollipop. Bottles in the club. Shorty wanna hug. You know I like to touch. And lovely lady love. Come on. Yeah. Okay, the mama had a swag like mine. She even wear a herd on her back like mine. I make her feel right when it's wrong like a line. Man, she never had a lose like mine. But man, I ain't never seen an ass like her. That pussy in my mouth had me lost for words. So I told her back it up.
Okay, so it's let's see here. The song is "You Ain't Got Nothing." That is with Fabulous, and he does talk about. Let's see here. I'm trying to find the actual lyric itself. I may not be able to find it right offhand, but I'll be honest. Like I still enjoy that song, just because of the fact that it's catchy. And I mean, I listened to it a lot in 2008, even past 2008. And actually, here's that lyric.
So this one.
Yeah, that's the one. Because the lyric goes like this. With that pistol on my side, boy, don't be dumb, or I let that semi twirl you. Now you can follow the drip, because one shot out of the clip will Jerry curl ya. So that's I actually really enjoy Fabulous.
What, was that Fab?
Yeah, I think that was him talking about that. I'm not quite certain, but no, like that's one of the songs that when I would listen to the album, I would always go there and just like it was very much rocking out to it in a way. But that was the album for me. I mean, there's a lot of good songs from that album to me, anyways.
Yeah, there was. For me, 3P. I'll remember a Millie.
Mm-hmm.
A Millie,
Yeah,
that one.
Millie.
Yeah, Mr. Carter with Jay-Z.
Yep.
That was fire. Phone Home, and
Yep.
then I'm surprised Mrs. Officer
Oh yeah.
wasn't a top song because I like that one better than that, and then Lala was pretty good. Yeah, you remember Lala?
I think so, yeah. But like in general, David Banner. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, hey, yeah, like a bride and her daddy.
I
Yeah,
think
that
I think if we get flagged on this one on YouTube, I think a majority of it's going to be because of Lil Wayne.
Little Wayne, right? He's gonna come after us.
Right? Well, because on the last episode that we did, for those of you that don't know behind the scenes, the only thing that we can really get away with and not really get flagged for copyright stuff are like photos. So that's why you'll see a poster during the movie session, TV session, cartoon sections. But when it comes to music, like there's not a lot that we could do to kind of talk about it. And we want to be able to provide you guys with the opportunity to listen alongside with us, especially when it comes to the point fact that we want you to be able to remember it when you first hear it. So with that in mind, of course, when it's uploaded to YouTube will automatically like clock like copywritten stuff. And music is one of the big ones, to where you kind of have to fight for the copyright to get down. Otherwise, if your clip gets so many views, then if it's still copywritten flagged, then you won't get monetized for it. So all those viewerships won't really matter anyways. So that's kind of like a little backstory on that. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and jump to the next one before we play any other major songs from that album that we enjoy.
All right.
So go ahead, Ro, take it away.
Holding on your rope got me 10 feet off the ground, and I'm hearing what you say, but I just can't make you sound. You tell me that you need me, then you go and cut me down. But wait, you tell me that you're sorry, didn't think I'd turn around. Say,
Too late to apologize. It was too late.
Yeah, I mean, it's too late to apologize now for anything that we do from this point forward. But it again, another great song for that period, of that time period of that year. It's definitely one that I listen to a lot. It's weird because the only other time I think I got known of Timberland was the Nelly Furtado song. I believe Kanye West was another one. I think I heard Timberland through that. I mean, there's the Eminem song with, when he talks about, tell Timberland I said hi or whatever like that, or tell him that Timberland said, and he says it. But other than that, and also whatever happened to Timberland, like he kind of just fell off.
Yeah. I haven't heard anything he's done recently, or at least I can't think of anything he's done recently.
No, I can't either, and it's kind of like disappointing because like he was a good producer. From my understanding, is that's what he was big. And I mean, look at this song. This song was the top 5 of the charts for that year, and he's had other hit songs too. So,
but that song reminded me of Getting Cheated on, like,
I mean,
that,
yeah,
like, oh wow, like that's what just popped up like in my head, like after hearing it, like it's too late, like.
yeah. I mean, as great as the song is, it's also sad too. But hey, with that, we'll let you guys decide what is your favorite Lil Wayne song from that album. Are we kind of like overthinking the whole Bleeding Love and No One songs in there? Is that played too often? Are you guys irritated with that song? And is Apologize really about apologizing and not really about musical love making? We'll let you guys decide on that. So leave us a comment below, hit that follow, subscribe, do whatever you need to do. And with that, wish you would do.